Hello, hello, hello.
What they say, only thing shaking is the leaves on the tree.
Leaves on the tree.
I'm showing my age, huh?
Shaking, what's shaking?
Mm.
Not really, nothing really going on. Same old, same old. I'm always glad to be on the porch with my sister girls.
Yes,
I am. I really am. I'm always glad to be on the porch. We have such good topics. You know that? We do.
we do. We really do.
We do. We do. Um, you know, the goal of what we do is I'm just talking to the people in the back. Is the goal of what we do is to you know, persuade people to understand that there's so many different circumstances and situations that we all have our own different opinions on. But at the end of the day, we want to deliver positivity and information that can help people understand that, whatever you are going through in life, there is a solution to it. That's how I feel what we bring here on the porch. Relationship wise, politics, health and wellness, but soon we're going to start to narrow that down because I think that there's a lot of things going on in the world, and our voices is so sought after that I think that we can really narrow that down and bring really some more substantive, if you see what I'm going with this,
Mhm.
information in a certain
Mhm.
aspect. But until we get there,
I will be there.
we will be there. Yeah, we'll be there. Because we're not scripted or anything like that. We just be talking because we sister girls and we be talking like we talk when we talk on the phone, talk when we get together, wine night.
But that's what the porch was all about.
hmm
Yeah.
You
With
think
the type of porch you got on the porch.
that's how we got on the porch. You know what I mean? We got on the porch and we talk about these relevant things that, well, when the porch, we used to couldn't talk about it in the house because, you just talk about it so your parents want to know what's going on. But same
Mhm.
thing, they was doing it too. But they didn't want us to hear about it. But we open and transparent on here. So tonight, this episode, we're going to talk about rebound relationships. And I can say for myself, I have been in a rebound relationship, and to me, it didn't work out because I just wasn't kind of done with the relationship I got out of. You know what I mean? And because of that, it just you know not always good or not always bad. It just was too many unsettled things
Mhm.
that I didn't close out. So I couldn't give what I wanted to give to the new relationship, and it caused it to go astray. But I'm always thankful that I'm in a marriage with a great person, and anything previously, it is what it was supposed to be. That's how I think of it. You know what I mean? But
Mhm.
I can see how rebound, because like I said, I've been in those type of relationships, but they don't work out for me. What about y'all?
Well, I will say that when I got divorced, some old wise woman said, you know that it's going to take you half the time to resolve the issues that you have and to heal from that relationship based on the amount of years you were married. I said, oh my God, it's going to take me 10 years.
Oh
She
Mm-hmm.
wow,
said,
yeah, I
it's going
guess.
to take much time to heal from that, to learn from that, to unpack it, to grow from that before you're really, really ready for a relationship. Now, do we wait that long? Probably.
Mm-mm.
But I
Mm-hmm.
think about it in my head. Even if I had little small relationships because I really wasn't. My intention was to be like this fast woman and just sleep with everybody and have a good time. Not who I was. So I had a relationship and I couldn't give my all because I still was watching for the same thing that happened to me the last time.
Thing. Yep.
Like, a whole bunch of like, he was looking at me like, dude, what are you talking about? Like, where's this coming from? And it was coming from that other relationship. I wasn't ready. So
And you bring
I
that
waited,
baggage with you. You see
I
what I'm
waited
saying?
And that's
yeah,
why she said you had to heal from it.
Yeah.
yeah.
So I think, okay, I don't think I've ever been in a rebound relationship. I know not on my end, and I hopefully not on another person's end. But then this led me to a question. is it a rebound relationship or is it searching for something else, something that you want that you was missing? And the reason why I asked that, oh, was I clear? Do I need to repeat that?
Yeah.
Okay. Is it a rebound? Are you rebound? Say you got out of a relationship and you found somebody else. Is that really a rebound or is that searching for something, putting yourself out there and searching for something different? The reason why I say that, I was thinking about like we see public figures like Larsa Pippen, and
Oh
we see Lori Harvey, and how she readily leaves one person and goes for something else. Is that is it a rebound or is that really I know that wasn't for me and I'm putting myself out to find something that is for me, and the only way I can do that is to keep pushing forward
I
in
think it's
relationships. I don't know.
I think it's a rebound because the same mistake you made the first time, not realizing that that was what you didn't want, you keep doing it. When do you find time to figure out what you really want? You know
what
what
you
you don't
We're,
want.
we're him. We're him.
Well, dang.
We're him.
Guess what? And I guess it's two ways, right? If it is what you want and you really are seeking that, it shouldn't take long.
right,
Right.
Take long. You
right.
should see from the beginning. But if you don't know what you want, you really don't know. That's just my opinion. Who knows?
No, I think that is so true. What you said, Keisha, answer less, because I think that one, you kind of search for something that you're longing for, because in the back of your mind, you already know what you want. You see what I'm
Because we
saying?
always have these images.
These
And we have,
images
yeah.
of, yeah, really, you know what you want. Um, and also on the flip side of that, because I think about when I got divorced from my kid's father, um, I was so gun ho on make sure I had no one that was like him. You know what I mean? And that wasn't always a good thing. You see what I'm saying? Because I had already put him in this category where I didn't get to resolve what I felt. You see what I'm saying? Um, but then I had to come to the conclusion that I'm causing turmoil in my own life by looking at the things that my ex did, that I just couldn't look at anything else when it came to him. You know what I mean? Only the bad. This, and this of him. You know what I
So
mean?
you was really looking for the negative and not seeing the positive in a person that you might meet.
Right. And that's because I didn't allow the healing process to come through. Because when I think about it, even though we had our challenges and stuff like that, I just think that we weren't compatible. We just were not compatible. Thank God we were able to have children, you know what I mean? And God blessed us with children, but that didn't make us compatible. You see what I'm saying? And that's okay. We're not compatible. But I had to get out the mindset of demonizing. You see what I'm saying? And
Mhm.
when you demonize, you don't hold your own self accountable, and you don't hold yourself to the part of healing so you can release that and get into a relationship where you can grow and flourish. You know what I mean? From it.
But
Did
is
I
it possible?
eventually do that? I did. I did.
But
Because
is it possible? Oh, sorry.
go
Go
ahead.
ahead. Is it possible to when you get out of a relationship and you know and it's done? Because sometimes people just don't. You don't have to heal from it. You know it's done. I don't need to go back. I'm not finding nothing. I'm not searching for anything back there. I fully aware of what
It's done.
of that is not right, and it is not right for me, and I don't need to heal from it because
Mhm.
I'm done, and go on to
Yeah,
something. Isn't that
yeah.
possible too, as
I,
well?
I
I
think
thought
that's
it
true.
was. I thought it was, and you see where it got me for 10 years. Because I was done. And like Kim is saying, you done, but now you can't see nothing else from anybody else except that done. You're so done that it's all they got to do is sneeze. Ah, yep, there you go. There you go again. But I
Mhm.
will say this: I think it's a difference between having a relationship and dating. I think that when we finish a relationship, a relationship, right, and we date people, that helps us to determine what we like and what we don't like. But bam, to another relationship, you mine, I'm yours, we is together. that's, that's a lie.
Yeah.
Yes, and that's true too.
And I think that
That's
what
true.
what you said, Keisha, is exactly what happens too. When you know you done, girl, when you done, you done. and there's no resentment, hard feelings, or anything else. You just done. You know what I mean? I want you to have a life that is gonna make you happy. So I'm damn sure gonna get the life that's gonna make me happy, and I don't feel no ill intent towards you. You know what I mean? But I think when you hold on to, like,
And
animosity and things like that, they can
that's
go
true.
away.
That's true. When they can do something, and you know what? It doesn't even bother you.
It doesn't bother you.
It-
What?
it's a
No.
non-factor in your life what they what
What
they
they
do,
did,
how they feel. I wish you well. I wish you well.
I wish you
That's when
well.
you know. And it's like, yeah, he did that. Yep.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
But I'm done with it. So,
Well, when we talk about rebounds, I think of back when we were children, and you, maybe it's only me, and I'd be dating somebody and break up with them, and then they'd be with the girl next door down the block, and I'd be like, "Yo, you the rebound. You the rebound. Like he ain't even over me, and he with you."
But you know what? I think that is so true. I used to think like that, but then I mean, because I think I had a relationship like that, and I used to say, okay, well, he went to somebody else, and oh, he just rebounded and stuff like that. But then I had to dig deeper, and I really believe I had to dig deeper. Guess what? I He wasn't rebounding. That's just his ass. Okay, that's just him. You know
Just
what I mean?
trifling.
Because when I started to think about the course of what happened between us, that wasn't the rebound girl. Because guess what? He used to like the other little dirty girl live across the street from me. You know what I mean? And it was just a whole bunch of things that he was doing. And guess what? I just kept on taking him back and doing this and hanging on, stuff like that. I don't hang on no more because you know what?
mm-mm.
It's not that deep to me. You know what? That's your personality. That's how you were. And guess what? I don't care who you went and with mess with or whatever. I don't really care. But I had to release myself from that. You see what I'm saying? Because I had to take myself off of being the special one because I wasn't special. You see what I'm
Mhm,
saying? I was
mhm.
not special to that person. And I
And
don't care
you
if
know
you
what?
tell me that 20 years later, I was not special to you because you did things way before you went to the next person.
They
And
treat
you know,
everybody.
it
Yep.
happens, and it comes with time, it comes with age, it comes with wisdom, it comes with experience, all
Yep.
those different things to realize, you know, the things that happen in your life, the things you're gonna go
And
went
don't you
through, the
laugh
things
about
you
it
know that you're not
now?
gonna go through anymore. Yeah, it comes
Yeah.
with time,
Don't you
it
laugh
comes with
about it
wisdom.
now? Like,
Yeah.
I was
So
so
like,
crazy
what
back
was
then.
I thinking?
What was
Like,
I
oh my
thinking? I'm
God.
like, I really tolerated that. Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah, yeah, we
Yeah.
took a whole lot of mess.
I think that, don't you think, y'all, in the rebound, that when you holding on to something, it's because you put yourself in a position where you think you may be more to that person than what you really is. Sometimes it's better to accept that
Oh,
I'm not. You know what I mean? All right,
oh,
Don't be more to that person, be more to yourself.
be more to yourself. And
Stay
that's why
more
I live
of
a
your
peaceful life
um
because I don't think too deep about it. You see what I'm saying? Well,
uh-huh.
well, you know what? Maybe you didn't like me because I was tall. Maybe you didn't want me because I got a mustache. I don't know. You know what I
maybe
mean?
it doesn't matter why you don't like me. It doesn't matter.
It don't
Yeah.
matter. That's
Well,
it.
It don't
It
matter.
doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I'm good. You know what I
I'm,
mean?
yeah, I got that now. I got that the last 20 or so years. I
Yeah.
guess.
Release them. Release yourself. Release them. You know what I mean? And if you date somebody 2 days later after you broke up that with that person, just make sure you release it. You get the release sign in your head. You know what I mean? I'm done with
Right.
this. I'm not going to come and bring the pocketbook and the shoes along with it that you brought me. Okay?
Vaseline
Huh?
and the Vaseline.
And the
Mm-hmm.
Vaseline.
And yeah,
I used
release
to be
and
so
also be
crazy.
open.
Go ahead, Keith.
Release, release, and also be open to new experiences. But then
Exactly.
be watchful and mindful of what you can tolerate and what you can't. No signs and no things, but you release and be open to
And
something
don't
new.
be
That's what I would say.
yeah, I think that this is I didn't even know where we was gonna go with this episode, but in actuality, has so many valid points where you just sit back and say, you know what? If I don't let go of this, you know what I mean? I'm miserable, and the person over there not. You know what I mean? I'm going to pick up this person. I can't even have a decent conversation with them because I'm still mad at this yo over here. You know what I mean? Like, let it go, let it go. And if look, If whoever told you, Celeste, to wait 10 years, don't you wait no damn 10 years, okay? Because guess what? You got to go on with your life. You beautiful and educated
I,
and got it
I
going on.
had to I needed to wait a little bit because I was angry. I
Well,
wasn't
right,
Okay.
right, okay, that's understandable. Celeste, you know me. I was angry too.
myself for falling for the okie doke
Mhm.
and wasting my time. I was angry about that. I wasn't angry for what he did or any of that. I was more angry for, girl, you ain't see this foolishness earlier.
Mhm. I think
Right.
that's why I had to put things in perspective. You know what I mean? Put it in perspective. I'm good. You know what I mean? But I ain't gonna let this yummy pie go over here because I don't like that. You know. I like this one over here. I'm going over here.
That's
So
funny.
that's how I felt about it. I'm like, okay, that part of life is done now, and okay, I'm good with it. And to my ex husband, I still love him dearly, and I wish him the best in life. Really, I do. It just wasn't for us. But I love my husband. You know what I mean? I love that being. And he did a lot for me. You know what I mean? He did a lot for me. He helped me because me and Keith are so polar opposites. You know what I mean? He helped me get to the point where I just don't hold on to things because he like that. He don't get look. He had to teach me that because I was a hold on type of person to just not just relationship but everything. You know what I mean? Maybe that's because
I'm,
controlling. I mean, I'm very controlling, but
I'm sorry. I asked y'all. I had to put my air on. Okay. but
but
yeah,
he helped me because Keith is so told like it don't matter. What you gonna lose sleep over that for? You know what I mean?
I was excited when you met him. I was like,
Yeah,
oh my, you struck gold right there.
yeah. I thank God every day for him because um, he is exactly what I need. Really, and um, no need for rebounds. You know what I mean? Because God sent them to me, and I'm thankful. But yeah, any closing remarks?
Oh,
I know you gotta have some closing remarks because this taps into a little bit of our personal. You know what I mean?
yeah. I guess I am really probably stuck on the whole healing and stuff after you're in a relationship. So I just want to have people be cautious of the rebound relationship. Like you're so anxious to get in a relationship you haven't really healed from the last one. I think that's major. So
We didn't
that's
even touch on that, but that I'm glad you said that. I think that sometimes don't rebound relationships happen because you just don't want to be alone.
exactly.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to tell you a secret. Out of all of the relationships I ever had, which haven't been much, I consider the marriage, my first boyfriend, and the last guy I dated. That's it.
Mhm.
All of them happened, y'all gonna laugh, at my lowest point of my life. And I'm not meeting another mother freaking person at the lowest point of my life because they look like sunshine. It was like all I had to do was like two or three wonderful things and have the three little basic things on your list. And it was like, and then later you go,
Get dis- get disappointed. Get
so I
disappointed.
have to caution people, maybe you got to do some healing so you're not at the emptiest part or at the lowest part of your healing, because if not, you could fall for anything. That's
Anything.
just what I experienced.
All right, since you said that, my thoughts would be to get to know yourself, just like you had to recognize that that is what was happening. I think everybody needs to take a self-reflection and
Mhm.
to kind of look at where they are in their life and how they feel and what triggers them and what they think is shining may not be. And you do that only by learning and focusing on yourself, loving on yourself.
And let me finish this. When you're at that point where you're depleted, where you feel defeated, it doesn't take much to impress you.
Right. True.
Me at my highest point, impress me then.
You gotta repeat that again.
That's the problem. When you meet somebody, and I'm not saying just any, for each other. If you meet me at the lowest point, everything you do is wonderful for me. But what if
True.
I get up here, back where I was? And then you can't even, you struggling. You looking at me like, I can't do all of those things. Yeah, because when you met me, you didn't have those requirements that you have now. Like healing
Bingo.
yourself the way you're supposed to be, and then you can find the person that's going to match your energy.
Bing, bing. That's right. That's
Very
right.
good.
That's
Very
very,
good.
that's the most important part of this whole episode. Be where you're at in a good space, and then you don't have to think about rebound. You know,
Exactly.
or disappointment or rejection or anything like that, because you know what, you already know yourself. You already know what, you already happy in yourself. You know what I mean? You have, and that person is just an added bonus, you know, to it.
Are
So
you get a whole preacher? Now we mad because we done met this, I say dude at this point, who's sitting on the couch with you doing this woe is me and having spending time with you. Now you get yourself back. You making money moves and he's still on the couch and you mad.
and I know people like that too.
That's where you met him, on the
That's the way,
couch.
and then you don't act like you know what's going on. Like, what? You met him because you was on the couch sitting with him, and you know that was not you.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
No.
You know that was not you. Like, that's me now. I mean, I still do a lot of things, but I just need laid backness, if that's a word. Laid backness. Laid backness. I don't need nobody to too much excitement going on. I'm trying to preserve my energy. I be sleepy, so I need to preserve my energy. So I don't need a whole lot going on. It's like I'm playing, but yeah, that was. Oh, I love this episode. Boy, it turned out to be something that I didn't think it was going to be. We hit on a lot of good points. All right, great episode, ladies. Joining me on the porch tonight.
It's your girl Celeste, and taking care of oneself is not selfish, it's necessary.
Necessary.
This is your girl Keisha, growing and loving herself.
Yay.
Absolutely.
Girl Kimmy. I ain't got no tagline. I'm just your girl Kimmy. Have a wonderful, wonderful week on purpose, and join us next Wednesday when we drop a new episode. We are the ladies of Let Chit Chat Sis. Take care.